I'll start off right away with another theme from last year's town hall. One of them was late creative, and I think we had a session on that earlier. The other question was, I think this came from the buy side, from an agency saying, executing in social media is relatively new. And so how do we go about executing successfully in social media? So Dan, can you tell us how does one build successfully a brand page on Facebook?
Sure. So I think there's certainly a lot of different paths that a marketer can take to get started on Facebook. One of the first things that we talk to a brand about is just setting up a page. And you'd be surprised how many marketers haven't set up a page, certainly in emerging markets, but certainly some brands haven't invested in first just setting up a page. So we help a brand set up a page. And then from there, typically, sort of the next set of things that we talk about is getting some fans, getting some likes to create a community around that brand. And typically what a lot of brands do is they'll buy some paid media and sort of drive likes across their page. And I think at some point, once that community is developed, then there's opportunities to post for free as an admin of that page to that community. And you can certainly get a tremendous amount of lift and engagement of sort of that organic distribution of your content that you're posting as an admin. And then from there, you can certainly boost or amplify those messages and run some media against those page posts. So if an admin posts about a particular activity or an event or a new product, they can actually run paid media on Facebook that then shows up in paid media slots with some social context with those friends of those people that have already fanned that particular page. And it's something to be said about when a fan is, or when a consumer recommends a product, you're certainly much more likely to engage and listen to that brand's message as opposed to just being talked to by the brand. So that's sort of the quick ABCs in terms of getting started very easily, and then it can get very advanced very quickly in terms of doing some deeper integrations with the platform.
Grace and Michelle, anything to add from the buy side?
I think the thing that always comes up from our clients are things like, how can I track this? Because they are so used to third-party ad serving in other sort of, I don't want to say it's channels, because it's kind of the same channel, but they always want to know, how can we track this? Can we ad serve this? There are certain clients who are sort of more skittish about running on social media, and they don't spend quite enough to sort of have, go direct to the sales, and they have to do the self-service platform, which is something that they are a little bit wary of. So I think from the other side of the perspective, it's, yeah, we have the big brands who, will build the brand pages and has money to drive the paid media. But then there are those who are figuring out, okay, how do I track this, right? How do I own this? And how do I continue to build the momentum? Or am I just, and if somebody posts something that is egregious, how do I take it down? So it's those kinds of, once you get it up and running, how do you maintain it? How do you get people to engage with it? That is a big question mark still.